Hello students, welcome to the video lecture series on electrical installation, maintenance and testing. So this is the third year electrical course. This is the syllabus. The teaching scheme consists of the theory 3 hours per week. The practical consists of 2 hours per week. So it has a credit of 3 plus 1 is equal to 4. The examination scheme in semester consists of 30 marks, end semester 70 marks and term work 50 marks. So for this practical we are having the 50 marks term work. The prerequisite requires introduction to the electrical supply system, typical AC power supply scheme, classification of supply systems. So this we have already discussed in the power system second year second semester course. Single line diagram of electrical supply system. So these are the prerequisite of this course. Now we will discuss the syllabus. The unit number 1 has a name distribution systems. In this distribution system there are the classification of supply system. So we are going to see the DC 2-wire system, single phase 2-wire AC system, 3-phase 3-wire AC system, 3-phase 4-wire AC supply system, the comparison between overhead and underground systems for above mentioned systems. So we are going to see this classification for overhead as well as for the underground, and we will see the comparison. The comparison mostly on the basis of volume of requirement of conductor. After that we will discuss the AC distribution system. There are the types primary and secondary distribution systems. After this we will discuss the calculation of voltage drops in AC distributor, uniform and non-uniform. We will discuss the numericals, economics of power transmission, economics choice of conductor, that is the Kelvin's law we have to follow. We will discuss the derivation along with the numerical. After that the important point is distribution feeders. So distribution feeders consist of design consideration of the distribution feeders. So there are the types radial and ring systems, or you can say radial and ring types of primary feeders, voltage levels. After that energy losses in the feeders. So this unit is a very important unit from the gate perspective. The second unit consists of the information related to the substation and earthing. Now we are using the substation for transmitting the power from one end to another end. So there are the classification of the substation. Various equipments we are using in the substation along with their specification. Busbar arrangements, there are types of busbar arrangements, simple like single bus bar, sectionalized single bus bar, main and transfer bus bar with relevant diagrams. The second B consists of the point earthing. We will discuss the necessity of earthing, types of earthing systems and maintenance free earthing system. The methods of testing earth resistance, different electrodes configuration, so that is plate and pipe, tolerable step and touch voltages. So this is the very important point from this unit. Steps involved in design of substation earthing grid as per IEEE standard 80-2000. The third unit is maintenance and condition monitoring. In this we will discuss the importance and necessity of maintenance, different maintenance strategies like breakdown maintenance, planned maintenance, or it is also called the preventive maintenance, condition based maintenance, planned and preventive maintenance of a transformer. So these are the applications of this maintenance for transformer, induction motor and alternators. Insulation stressing factors, so these are the definitions along with the formulas. Insulation deterioration, polarization index, dielectric absorption ratio, concept of condition monitoring of electrical equipments, advanced tools and techniques for condition monitoring, and the recent technology, or the you can say that the thermography is a concept. We can make use of this principle of the thermography to detect the temperature of the equipment. So this is related to the thermography. Unit number 4 consists of condition monitoring and testing of electrical equipment. So in this we will discuss the failure modes of transformer, condition monitoring of oil as per the IS/IEC standards, filtration or reconditioning of insulating oil, condition monitoring of the transformer bushings, on-load tap changer. So this is OLTC is very famous. Dissolved gas analysis. So this is the concept. Degree of polymerization, induction motor fault diagnostic methods such as vibration signature analysis, motor current signature analysis. After this, the 4B is testing of power cables. Under this, we will discuss the causes of cable failure, fault location methods, remedial actions, testing of transformer such as type test and routine test. Unit number 5 has a name, estimation and costing. Under this, we will discuss the ST-LT difference for overhead lines as well as for the underground lines, cable sizing, how to determine the cable size, price catalogs we will see, the labor rates, schedule of rates, estimating data, estimation and conductor size calculation for internal wiring for residential as well as for the commercial. We will discuss the numerical also, and estimate for underground LT service line. So this ST nothing but high tension, that is high voltage, and the LT stands for low tension, that is low voltage. Unit number 6 is a very important, electrical safety. Under this, we will discuss the causes of accidents, prevention of accidents, precautions to be taken, dangers arising as a result of faulty equipments and tools. We will discuss the chemicals, water, pore joints and insulation strains and moving machines, contents of first aid box, treatment of for cuts, burns and electrical shock, procedures for first aid, that is removing casualty from contact with live wire and administering artificial respiration. So this method we will discuss. Various statutory regulations for the electricity supply regulations, factory acts and Indian electricity rules for Central Electricity Authority, that is CEA, and the last point is classification of hazardous area. So these are the units for the subject electrical installation, maintenance and testing. Under this subject, we will discuss how to install the electrical equipments, how to take care. So you can say the maintenance part we will discuss, and also we will discuss the testing also. So the unit or the subject is very interesting. After this, we are having the industrial visit or to visit to the repair workshop also. So we will go at least one repair workshop for maybe the 3-phase induction motor or a transformer. The list of experiments, so these are the compulsory experiments. So we are going to draw the single line diagram of 132 or 220 or 400 kilovolt substation based on the actual field visit, symbols, plate or pipe earthing, estimation of 11 kilovolt feeders and substation, assignment on design of earthing grid for 132 220 kilovolt substation, and these are the 5 experiments which are going to perform out of the following. So first is the measurement of dielectric absorption ratio and polarization index of insulation, the study of thermographic images, analysis based on these images. So we will solve one assignment which consists of the construction, working and troubleshooting of any two household electrical equipments such as fan, mixer or electric iron. Next practical is study the various types of earthing for electrical appliances or the systems, practice of earthing and measurement of earth resistance of campus premises. So we are having the kit to measure the earth resistance. And the last, fifth is a measurement of insulation resistance of motors and cables. So these 5 plus 3 consist of 8 practicals, and for these 8 practicals we have the term work. So these are the guidelines and the textbooks we have to refer. B.R. Gupta, author name. The name of the book is Power System Analysis and Design, 3rd edition. We are following the S. Rao, Testing, Commissioning, Operation and Maintenance of Electrical Equipments. S. L. Uppal, Electrical Power by Khanna Publishers. So this is the handbook of condition monitoring by B. K. Rao, Elsewhere Advanced Tech by Oxford. S. K. Shastri, Preventive Maintenance of Electrical Apparatus, so by publication Catson Publication House. E. V. S. Roy, Operation and Maintenance of Electrical Equipments by Asia Publication, and Handbook on Electrical Safety. So we can go for the reference also. So these are the reference books. P. S. Pavla, Electric Power Distribution, 5th edition by Tata McGraw-Hill. S. L. Uppal, Electrical Wiring and Costing Estimation, Khanna Publishers, New Delhi. Surjit Singh, Electrical Wiring, Estimation and Costing, Datpat Rai Publication and Company. So the next book, reference book is Raina by Raina KB and Bhattacharya SK. The name of the book is Electrical Design, Estimation and Costing by Tata McGraw-Hill, New Delhi. The next book is B.D. Arora, Electrical Wiring, Estimation and Costing by New Heights, New Delhi. M.V. Deshpande, Elements of Power Station Design and Practice by Willis Publication. And the last book is S. Sivanagaruja and S. Satyanarayan, Electric Power Transmission and Distribution, Pearson Publication. And these IS and IEEE standards we are going to follow for the particular subject or for particular equipment. I hope you will enjoy this subject, the contents also. Thank you. God bless you all.